Good evening, jammers, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Jams and Cocktails Live Podcast. Woo! First episode of February. Very enthusiastic, Jordan.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that enthusiasm. I'm Brad Brock, and I'll be your host this evening. Joining me, as always, in the legendary JNC Lounge is the magnificent Jordan Taylor.
Woo! Woo! Hello.
And our very special guest tonight, singer-songwriter Matt Ingram.
What's going on, y'all? Hey. Thank you. Calm down now, calm down.
Too nice.
They will not calm down. They never calm down. They're always very enthusiastic here in the studio audience. Well, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in live with us tonight on Facebook, YouTube, or JNC Radio, streaming on Live 365. And a thank you to those of you catching the rerun on YouTube or listening in on your favorite podcast platform like iHeartRadio or Spotify. Wherever you are listening or tuning in, please give us a like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That would be awesome. We got a fun show for you tonight. We'll be getting to know Matt Ingram, of course, listening to some jams, and putting him on the hot seat inside the Lipton tea. It's been a while since we've got to do that, so excited to do that. We'll also hear from the Jordy Files. We'll get our midweek motivation from Tony Espinosa and play a round of Name That Tune. Jordan is watching the chats and comments, so be sure to chime in and join our show, and we'd love to have you as part of it. But first, as always, let's kick things off with our Shot of the Week.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Now, what do you call this?
This is the Pink Paloma shot. Apparently, it's a Texas.
This is a Texas thing? I was unaware.
A Texas delicacy.
Google can only tell us so much.
Right, yeah, you know.
Anyway, I think really it's just more the tequila part. But so the Pink Paloma shot, you guys, is 1 part tequila, 1 part lime juice, 1 part pink grapefruit juice, a splash of simple syrup, a splash of club soda, sugar and ice, and pour it in a salt-rimmed glass, which I think we forego because we're using little shot glasses. But Jordan, you already did it?
I did.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I know.
You're amazing.
I've been waiting. I've been staring at this thing.
I'm improving. I'm so sneaky.
Improving every day. Well, you guys, I'm going to send a cheers out to everybody tuning in.
Cheers.
And cheers to you guys here in the lounge. Matt, thanks for being here, buddy.
Yes, to a good show.
Yes. And of course to Jordan as well.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
Takes me back to middle school.
Yeah. It's not terrible.
Well,
What do you think, Jordan?
it was good.
Yeah?
It's definitely
What
one
do
of
you
the...
think about?
It was doable. I would drink it again.
We have more.
Oh boy.
A rough
Fantastic. A little tequila night. Well, you guys, if you'd like to join us for our Shot of the Week, visit our website at jncpodcast.com and click on the Shot of the Week link. You'll see what we're planning, and you'll find the Drizzly link just below that to get everything you need delivered straight to your door. And if you do it through that link, you are actually helping to support the show. So not too shabby, is it? Well, we're going to dive right into it because we got a lot to cover tonight, because this guy that I'm about to introduce you to has quite a story, and very excited to share with all of you. You guys, he's a troubadour, true, performing his music in bands and as a soloist around the world. He now wows audiences around the Treasure Coast here. He's our second special guest here to win the Wave 92.7 Country Throwdown. And now he's here, to share his story and music with us. Check out Mr. Matt Ingram.
Used to go out and have a good time. I'd go and spend my last dime. Well, my baby, what she don't know is that I love her.
Oh, we bad.
Matt Ingram, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. It's really cool.
Oh man, it's definitely my pleasure, man. I've seen you around town a million times. I remember the first time I met you, in fact, was at Shindig.
True.
Your hair was a lot shorter back then.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a man of disguises,
It's okay.
Different looks.
It's good to have different looks. I'm stuck with this. I changed my look by growing out a beard and changing the shape of my glasses. And that's really the extent of what I can do. For me, anyway. I can't grow hair anymore on the top of my head, anyway. But, dude, welcome to the legendary JNC Lounge.
Dude, it's an honor. Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course.
It's really cool that you do this.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it's really cool that you crazy people agree to come and sit in my garage for 2 hours. And
what garage? I don't know. We're in some kind of warehouse with brick wall and
yes,
underground layer.
Yes,
yeah.
It's a magical place. I actually
a basement in Florida.
Yes,
the only one
ever. It's funny actually. We did a little renovating over the last week, and over here in Jordan's corner. We actually kind of got her a little bit more space back there, put up some artwork,
elbow room,
a little bit of elbow room.
Yeah.
Basically got rid of all the junk that was hiding behind the curtain back there. And, and now she has more space. Now the junk is just spread out. It's everywhere now.
That's what you got to do. You got to spread it out.
Gotta spread it out. Well, man, let's just jump right into it because I'm so stoked to talk to you about this.
Cool.
Reading your bio and getting to know you on paper a little bit was super cool. Like we were talking just before the show started. I was like, Matt, you're so humble and unassuming and just kind of go with the flow and easygoing. I was like, who knew that there was such a story underneath all of that?
Yeah, I don't know. I love music. I love performing it, but really trying to get into some kind of spotlight is a secondary goal of mine. I really just want to play my music, and that's what makes me happy. Keep it
awesome.
Simple.
Yeah. What do they say? KISS? Keep it simple, stupid.
KISS. Yes, sir.
Well, let's go back a few ways. Nashville.
Where do you want to go?
Hell of a city.
Yeah.
We'll start there. So
Okay.
tell me about growing up there and how it shaped your idea of music and influenced your own style.
Gosh. Well, living in Nashville, growing up there as a little toddler, you still hear like Grand Ole Opry. We still had Dolly doing her thing, just rocking out. Alabama, Elvira. Oh man, that was like my favorite song as a kid.
Elvira.
That was like the jam.
I'm pretty sure actually that we had that as one of our Name That Tune rounds.
Oh no.
I think Elvira was in there.
I just spoiled it.
I'm sure I got it wrong.
Yeah, I think you were pretty good though. You had a good guess. I forget what it was. But
well, I was church going little kid, and I liked harmony. When you're singing in there in church, you got a lot of harmony. And then I got into Beach Boys. My dad had some records, but by all means, I'm really kind of like a first generation musician. So my dad didn't really play the guitar. If at all.
Go more like a
yeah, like
kind of
he's got an old
recreational
story,
picker.
like when he was, I don't know, a little kid that he put together a band, but I don't think I've ever seen him pick it up. So my mom sings, everybody sings, singing hymns and stuff. But yeah, I just took off with it. All by myself. I tried to get my brother and sister to sing Barbara Ann with me, Yeah. I was like, no, you got to do it like this.
No kidding.
Yeah, I was serious about it.
Now that sometimes it skips a generation. Did your grandparents or anybody else ever play or anything, or are you really a
Uncle
true
Eddie that would play taps on the trumpet? At
special occasions and memorials?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
that's about it. My grandmother, she's awesome. She's a little fireball. She always likes to sing. She was a spitting image of Judy Garland,
No
a
kidding.
dead ringer. I'm serious. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
She could have pulled off Judy Garland.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well,
without the drinking. And,
yeah, all the fun that came along with being Judy Garland.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy, man. Well, good for you for blazing a musical trail for your family. How about that?
Yeah. It was a learning process, starting from scratch like that. But made some friends in middle school, and it was like a light shining down on me, like on Blues Brothers,
Right.
like Jake, right?
Yeah.
It's just like, you play the bass, you're in a band. I want to be in a band, It's like, I've been singing, I know how to sing, and of course they let me in, and we start practicing. I'm terrible, learning, mic control, and
Sure.
everybody's cranking their amps, and the PAs just never can cut it,
Mm-hmm.
Everybody plays a little heavy when they first start,
Oh, sure.
It takes a while to get that finesse,
Yeah.
where the volume's just right and everything clicks. But so I was trying to scream over these guitars and drums and stuff. So, but it took a while. It took a lot of work. It was not
Right, like an overnight thing.
No. I was determined to figure it out, and when I started the band, I had already gotten a guitar and was working on it, in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
And when I finally felt good enough to, bring aboard my guitar, I was like, hey guys, how about, I join in and play. We have a second guitar. They were like, no.
No stepping on my toes, mister.
Yeah, man. That's what I do. But I play the guitar.
Right. Ugh, what a foreign concept to have more than one guitar. Don't tell that to Leonard Skinner.
Right.
Well,
3-4 guitars.
So let's talk a little bit about Texas, where you say that you really cut your teeth as a singer-songwriter and performer.
For sure. Yeah.
Or how old? I guess let's start. How old were you when you went from Nashville to Texas?
I must have been 7 or 8.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and the first town was Abilene, but we only stayed there 3 years, and then
we don't talk about Abilene.
We don't talk about Abilene. In Abilene, I developed an admiration for performing. The Ninja Turtles, were big at the time, and they had their road show.
Oh my God!
Do you remember that? Out of our shell.
I do remember that.
We're coming out of our shell. Remember that,
dude? You just blew my mind, Matt.
That's awesome.
Because I had the VHS and I used to watch it. I wore the tape out where you put it in, and it just wouldn't play anymore. It was just all like. But what was that song that Master Splinter used to sing?
Oh no,
Skipping Stones. Yeah, blew my mind. Okay, so Ninja Turtles and performing.
Yeah,
carry on.
Yeah.
Now see what I meant about this story was worth being told.
Yeah.
And I had already started making, like scrap wood guitars because of. I hate this, so not romantic or glamorous at all, but
I'm in.
You know what I mean? It's I'm just being honest here.
It's doing it for Brad.
I got to be honest here. It's not this cool Crossroads story. It's Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles. That's what did it.
They were a big influence, though.
Ninja Turtles in Abilene.
Yeah.
Who knew?
So that's all that really kind of came out of Abilene, but then Lubbock. I mean, that's the home of Buddy Holly, the original Stubbs Barbecue. A lot of people don't know that. You can get Stubbs Barbecue sauce anywhere. Let's get an endorsement on here.
There you go. Shameless plug.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And we're back. But yeah, let's talk about Lubbock because that seems to be a pretty
That's where it
cool
all
town.
went down. That's where it all went down. Yeah. Like I said, middle school, made some friends that were putting together a band, and I just dropped something. But
oh no,
it's all right. I got more. I don't know. Hung out with some friends one night with their family. We went to Stubbs, and it was a place that I passed by every time I went to school for a while, and it scared me because it looked like a scary, skeevy bar, right. With motorcycles out front, just nefarious people hanging about.
Uh-huh.
So when my friend and his family decided to go to this place that I had always kind of imagined was, crazy and scary, and stepping in and a band is playing, we're talking top musicians, like John Sprott, John Ellis, Mizanne, so many others. I wish I could name them all. I mean, they were all mentors to me eventually, but at that moment, at that night, I was just sucked in immediately.
Awesome.
Immediately, it was so awesome. I was grinning ear to ear, wanting to just jam, and I don't know. I wanted that. I wanted that life. I didn't care what it cost or what it took, or I just wanted to be a part of that, and that was it. I started taking lessons from a few people. David Brandon, who is an amazing world-class classical guitarist. I walked in. I only spent 3 months with him, but I was just like, he wanted to show me all this other stuff, start at the beginning. But I was so determined. I was like, look, I want to be able to play the blues. I want to be able to play, lead guitar, solos and stuff like that. He was like, okay, all right. Well, then you want to know this and this. And he showed me, and he did a great job. And I was like, great. Okay, thanks. And
moving on into the next thing,
Yeah. But yeah, so the band went on for a couple years after we finished our homework.
Great. Okay.
We'd play, we'd play every week at Stubbs. Eventually, fast forward, band's already rehearsed. We've gone over everything. We got our set
skip
list.
all
that.
all the other stuff.
Yeah,
all the tough stuff.
right. So we did it, put it together, got a show. We had one thing going for us. We were young. We were like Hanson, but cooler, but way cooler.
Way cooler than Hanson.
I don't know. I could keep going. I mean, it's a great story. I love it, and it's my life, and I'm very blessed and very happy to be doing what I'm doing, and to be working with guys like you, Brad.
I mean.
It's a hair flip moment if I've ever.
Yeah.
If I've ever.
No,
seen
man.
one.
It's so we were talking a little bit before the show started about why I started doing this show and things like that, and I was explaining that it's really almost a self-serving opportunity for me to get to know you guys and have a personal encounter that isn't, having a quick drink at the bar or catching you on a set break or meeting you 100 times just to learn, what your favorite color is kind of deal, By the way, what's your favorite color?
Yellow. I'm going to be bold with this one. I used to say green all the time, but it's advanced to yellow.
There you go.
And
see, I wouldn't have known that.
No.
I mean, I was the yellow lion in Voltron. Hunk. Yeah, that was my guy.
Bro. These references.
I'm killing it.
Never
Name
stop.
dropping.
Never stop. So good. But no, it is nice to get to know you guys and get to know you on a level that isn't just passing acquaintance, And
For sure.
And then we all kind of have our story, So it's nice to get to learn these stories that we wouldn't necessarily know about you. As I mentioned, you're pretty unassuming, humble dude, and whereas I go and I boast about all my wild adventures around the earth, I wouldn't have known that until doing my creeping research on you. But
fair enough. I mean,
So you played at Stubbs as a band. So your band performed there
as a kiddo, dude. I mean, yeah, seriously,
and
super young.
So
we shouldn't have been in there, to be honest with you. I mean, it was a rowdy bar. We had to finish our homework. I mean, obviously, clearly underage. Drinking, we weren't drinking. I mean,
right.
But,
Wink.
being in a bar, a lot of strong coffee, a lot of barbecue sandwiches. Yeah. But
amazing. So what happened between? Obviously, a lot happened between playing at Stubbs and then you eventually going to school.
Yeah, well, things happen. People have issues and things, and I didn't want to be a part of it. And I was just like, whatever y'all are arguing about, I don't want to be a part of.
Right.
So I was just, I'm out. So, I developed, I had already started playing guitar, so I had developed my own acoustic show. Very beginner-ish, of course. I knew that, I wasn't going to be amazing. So I played little coffee shops and stuff for tips or just a few bucks or maybe some coffee or...
Right. Just cutting your teeth,
Yeah, just getting the start and practicing for something, anything at that point. But, and then I got back interested in bands and putting together bands. I put together one band called Jujubee Jazz Company, or you could just Jujubee for short. And
Wild.
Some of my mentors, they loved it. They thought that was great and genius, and I was pretty proud of it. But anyways, we went on to do a little competition. Probably, I think that was my first competition, just like a 4th of July Battle of the Bands. And I put together a group. And I was already in community college studying sound engineering. Yeah, so it had been a while. And we won, and the prize was some recording time that I don't think we ever used. I mean, I think they gave us, when they gave us like 2-3 hours of studio time, I was like, that's nothing. That's setup.
Yeah, that's like plugging in sound check and if you have any revisions or any other takes than the first take, you're out.
Pretty much. So
you're on the hook for that.
Yeah, we weren't prepared to, foot the bill for an album or anything at that point or ready. But so we never used that. They gave us some Squires, guitars and basses and some cymbals and stuff. I don't know what happened to it. It disappeared, but what I was most excited about was playing the main stage in front of thousands of people, and that was like the first time to be in front of a crowd like that and on a stage like that with that kind of production.
There's nothing like that rush, man.
When
and
you
not
got
just the
guys
first
running
time.
around.
Oh yeah, it's not just the first time. Every time
Yeah.
you get on a stage like that, that energy is it's palpable, man.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. It was powerful
I have
stuff.
goosebumps just hearing that.
I know,
now.
right? I know. You look out and you just see so many people. You just don't know where to begin. Or we played BB King. To Know You Is to Love You.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we got
Deep
to play
cut.
2 songs. Deep cut. But we had a saxophone player.
Oh,
you
boy.
know, which I think gave us that jazz company tag.
Some legitimacy.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I always enjoyed working with people that were on that were low on the totem pole. Because when it came to working with peers and other hardworking musicians that are especially like drummers and bass players, I mean, if you get a good one, they can get work with anybody, and they should. God bless them, But the ones that are really good are hard to keep and hard to get, and they want to get paid, substantially.
Exactly.
So I like to work with those guys, maybe a little, that need a shot, need a chance.
Right.
And
maybe they'll stay around a little bit longer.
Yeah. Develop some loyalty or something.
Right. You'd hope anyway.
Yeah, I hope. Right. But so I kind of stuck with that. That's been a philosophy of mine. And I found some real gems, some guys unsuspecting guys that are really good at what they do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Well, I read a little bit that you went to Texas Tech and you studied archaeology, which is quite a clear departure from music. But it fascinated me. So why did you choose that specific, albeit fascinating subject?
Well, I mean, come on, Indiana Jones, right?
Yeah. We are clearly children of the 80s. Yeah.
Come on,
Oh man, that's
isn't it obvious? Yeah.
but that's fun. So you only studied it about a year, and then
I mean, it was hard. I mean, you get into biology and some of the math you have to take. Yeah, but
It was hard. I took an archaeology class my freshman year in college, and I was like, how hard can this be?
Right,
It
this
was
is
hard as shit. I was like,
hard.
fuck this.
Harrison Ford can do it,
Yeah.
right?
It's like, you know how many bones there are that make up like I don't even know, the skull, the pieces of the skull. I was like, what is this?
and going through the chronological order of the development of man and
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's not like they have simple names for anything.
No,
They're all
no.
like a blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
I made that up, obviously.
That's
But yeah.
evidently.
Yeah. I think I still have my book.
Oh my
We'll
god,
have to whip it out sometime.
we have a book.
that's what she said.
You know when we had textbooks in school?
Oh,
once
okay,
upon
yeah.
Sure. Once upon a
Yeah,
decade.
come on, the 21st century kids, they don't be knowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Texas Tech was only like a year, 2 semesters, I think, maybe one. But I developed an appreciation for science and archaeology. I
Right.
was like, this is hard, huh? I'll see you later.
I appreciate this.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Right.
Signing off.
Yeah, all the respect, all due respect.
So, at what point did you decide to go busking through Europe? What sparked that journey for you?
Well, I mean, it was a lifelong. I mean, since I was a child, I used to joke about running away, and my imagination went crazy with that. Where could I go? Where could I be? What things could I experience? And yeah, I just had to do it. I was just kind of in a rut, and I don't know. I was playing gigs. I was working. I think I'd already graduated college. I don't know. I just needed something exciting to happen and give my life some meaning, some interest. I wanted to be the most interesting man in the world, right?
Right.
It's like, how can I make myself more interesting? Well, I mean, I've always had a passion for and curiosity for seeing the world. So I got in a car wreck, and instead of doing the responsible thing and taking the insurance money and getting a new car, I bought a ticket to Rome.
Awesome.
How about that?
Yeah, I thought I'll just figure out the car thing later.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
When I have more money after
Yeah.
my trips.
Yeah.
to Europe.
Somehow, yeah. It just, everything works out,
Yeah.
and it did. Everything
Nice.
works out. It's fine,
So, how long were you over there for starters?
almost 2 months, the first trip. That was the first trip.
And did you know anybody over there or have anywhere to be, or were you really out there just
I was
kind of on the lam?
truly out there, like in the ether, bro.
Gypsy.
But first trip, I had a couple good signs because I ran into people I knew. It was family, actually. I ran into like my aunt and uncle and a cousin. It was just completely random, unplanned. It was just like, hey, we heard you were in Italy. So are we.
So random.
And I, just unplanned. Didn't know until a little, social media communication, and we met for some gelato
Wow.
close to the train station. We hung out in their hotel that smelled like a carton of cigarettes. I felt bad for them, but
Welcome to Italy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The airport. I mean, as soon as you walk off, it's pungent.
Yes, indeed. I spent quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
Did you ever?
They didn't even stamp my passport. Like these giant Italian officers standing around just shooting the shit. And I'm like, new,
Right.
a fresh green traveler showing up, and they just,
That's
and they
too
go back to
funny.
talking, and it's like, well, I kind of wanted the stamp.
You kind of need the stamp because if you were taken, you'd be an illegal immigrant or an
I
illegal
know,
refugee.
right? I know. That's what it crossed my mind, but I was like, what? Okay.
Not
Yeah.
going to argue with you.
Too funny. So,
One more person I ran into.
Oh,
this is
no.
important.
Even more?
I'm going to drop a name here.
here it comes.
I know another friend that I knew back in Abilene. All right, so this is like elementary school,
going way back,
buddy. And just by coincidence, he had also taken up the guitar, and he had actually done really well. He had gotten some songs recorded and played in Europe, and suddenly he started getting calls and was doing tours through Europe.
No way.
His name is Micah P. Henson.
Okay.
And he does like outlaw country.
Okay.
He's really avant-garde, hipster. He might even not like being called hipster, but
Hopefully he's not listening.
but it's unique. It's unique, and I'm sure I don't keep in touch with him, but we ran into each other at the airport on my way to Amsterdam. I was going to Amsterdam. He was going God knows where. I don't know. I can't remember, but it was just bizarre. I was like, I mean, we looked the same, you know, he looked the same. And I mean, you know, your face doesn't change that much.
Right.
Over the years. And so I saw him and I was just like, dude, he's like on tour and he's just very eccentric.
Wow.
And excited about life. And he was in a very good mood and he was on tour and doing what he loved. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little jealous. I was like,
sure. How could you not?
I can't
be?
believe this. It's like, you're doing it, bro. He was doing it.
That's so fun. That's so
he was
exciting,
touring,
though.
Playing festivals. He had a Heineken sponsor for a little bit until I think he said something or another that Heineken wasn't happy about. But you know, things like that. Deals come and go. But I'm sure he's still doing it. He's still out there.
Oh, I'll have to write that name down and
Micah
and
B.
check him out.
Henson. Yeah.
Micah B. Henson. I will look him up.
P. I don't know what the P stands for. Maybe Peter or
Who knows?
Philip. But yeah, he's great.
Wow.
So you said you were on your way to Amsterdam.
I
past
was.
him.
Yeah.
How was that?
Amsterdam?
I love Holland. So
Can I be honest?
yeah.
Oh man, Amsterdam.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Super clean. I actually got lost the first night. I did find my hostel. I did the whole hostel thing.
Smart.
You know, as alone.
Smart unless you
traveling
watch a
alone,
bunch of those scary hostel movies, but
yeah,
other
don't
than
do that.
it's
Don't
fine.
do that.
Yeah,
It
don't
is
do that
fine.
and then go to
all
them.
those travelers are all thinking the same thing. They all want everything to go smoothly. They don't want any
Right.
trouble.
Yep.
And they're all thinking it. Everybody is, you know. And you're not going to meet locals at these hostels. You're going
Right.
to meet,
It's all travelers.
yeah, you're going to meet people from other places. A lot of Australians. But anyways, yeah, Amsterdam. Wow. It was a revelation for sure. You know, it was the last week of my trip, and I spent it all in Amsterdam. Made some friends, met some Scottish guys that I could not understand. Hung out with them for a couple hours. You know, saw the Anne Frank house. Didn't go in. The line was incredibly long.
It's super heavy too, man.
Yeah, I'm sure. Van Gogh museums, plenty of pubs and coffee shops.
Yes.
That's
the
what we're talking about.
coffee
But
shop.
what
The coffee shops.
about
What?
the red light district?
The red light district. All I gotta say is, I didn't spend any money there. Okay, let's just put that out. But I will
But you
tell
walked
you,
it.
I walked it. You bet I did.
It's the cleanest part of town.
It's the cleanest part of town.
It's wild.
You know, highly sanctioned. Those girls, a lot of them could pass for Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders,
Oh yeah.
for sure.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's unbelievable, yeah. And like it's so crazy for those of you that have not been to Amsterdam, the red light district. It's, as we mentioned, it's the cleanest part of town.
Yeah.
Children are walking hand in hand with their parents down the street there, and
It's-
these women are just in like these windows,
Yeah,
like
dancing
mannequins
around.
at the mall, and their little stats are written in Dutch, and they're just most of the time just sitting on the stools in lingerie, texting on their phones. It's the most unbelievable, surreal thing because you, at least if you're any kind of gringo, you know, Americano, and you have this
It's-
preconception.
yeah.
It's mind blowing.
Definitely.
And wild. of course, the dark underground that controls a lot of that. Who knows? But
on the
but yeah.
surface.
But on the surface,
looks great.
It's fascinating.
But yeah, while I was over there, started playing squares, piazzas, and
Piazzas.
I was really surprised. You see it everywhere over there, and the appreciation they get. They are all making a living, and they're doing just fine.
Right.
Really, they get the respect over there. I love my country and all that, but the appreciation and respect that musicians get over there is just you can't compare. Yeah,
well, I mean, I feel like street performing in general is a more commonplace or higher or well organized thing in Europe than it is here. Because we're used to, or at least in Florida anyway, we're used to going down to Key West and you just see it everywhere. And people have their spots per se, but that's because they've beat other people up to get those spots kind of deals, or, it was grandfathered to them or whatever the case may be.
Serious?
But I
don't know about this.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever been down to Key West?
I have not. I know. I've been here 4 years and I still haven't.
No. I'd see a road trip in our future, Matt.
I like that idea.
Yes.
Yeah. It's wild, man. Key West is great. It's very much like Florida's New Orleans.
Cool.
Except we have an ocean and not a dirty river.
Or a levee.
A little safer. Hurricanes still a problem, but right. So you finished up your week in Amsterdam and then you came back?
I did. I had dogs, man, and it was killing me. Yeah, I originally kind of planned. I mean, this is kind of wrong, but I was thinking, maybe I could figure out a place here and stay, but the dogs, I just had to get back,
Yeah, sometimes, because I'm not a dog owner or a pet owner of any kind, I'm just like, what does that mean? Why do people get so attached to these creatures?
You don't understand.
But I get it. I've heard it enough now that I'm like, okay,
they're
I can
like
understand.
Children that never grow up
ever. Peter Pan animals, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, that's great, man. So you got
I still have my dog.
You still have it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
see,
she's 9.
You came back.
She's 9. Yeah, I got her around that time, actually. A year, actually maybe not even a full year before then, but yeah, I mean, I've watched that little pup grow up, and I mean, yeah, you get attached.
Well, so it would really be tough to do it now then. Maybe not so. Well, because I remember the first time.
Yeah. I mean, I think 9 years is long enough.
Yeah. So the first time we met, you were talking to me. We were talking about cruise ships and things like that, and I actually gave you the info to my agent.
I know,
and
it just wouldn't work with the dog.
Yeah. No, it definitely wouldn't. I had to get rid of everything in my life to go and do that trip. But
yeah.
So you finished up in Europe.
Did? Yep.
What in the world brought you to the Pizzle?
Oh, down here?
Yeah. That's what we call it here.
Right.
The Pizzle locals.
The cool kids call it the Pizzle.
Yeah.
I mean, we could really get into the details, but that might be a little uncomfortable. But I mean, there were some relationship things going on.
Always the problem.
The things that were keeping me in Texas were no longer important, and so I just I had a friend that wanted to move to Florida and was like, "Do you want to go with me?" And I was like, okay. I mean, I'm curious. I love travel. I love, seeing other things. I'd already been in the Dallas area for so long, which is what drove me to traveling abroad. I was just kind of, I don't know. I
needed a change.
I needed a change. So I thought, hey, this is closer. International airports. I can get back to Europe, maybe a little cheaper, a little easier, a little faster. That was always on my mind. And also, I don't like to do anything for just one reason.
Sure.
So there was that. There was the being closer to going back to the old world, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I was also thinking, well, there's all the tiki bars, there's, restaurants. It's a service industry kind of economy here, which is what we do.
Right.
That's
we are
our
hand in
biz.
hand with it.
Yeah. And I knew that, and I thought that was another opportunity, and this was considerably more affordable area than Palm Beach County or any
sure.
of that. And when I lived in Dallas, I didn't actually live in Dallas. You live in some town just kind of outside the perimeter, where it's not so much,
in the suburbs.
In the suburbs, right? So this is. I kind of, made those connections and was like, okay, this is kind of outside of West Palm, So
here you are.
It was familiar. Yeah, it was, familiar concept. And so I just went for it.
That's awesome, man. And I mean, you came really at the right time because this is the best music scene I've ever seen in the Treasure Coast. It's currently
pretty good.
And in terms of the availability of work for us and the relationship that we're able to build with not only the venues that book us, but each other as musicians and colleagues, it's very, very cool. So you did good.
I agree.
So I'm assuming when we met, you had kind of just come into town, or had only been here for maybe a year or something like that. Because I've kind of been playing around now back here since cruise ships for only a few years now. So it was right around that time. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I was fresh, dude, when we met. Yeah, I was like still figuring things out.
Wide-eyed, bushy-tailed.
Right, exactly.
Well, I only have a couple more questions, and we're gonna get a jam out of you. Our friend and fellow local artist Bethany Lynn was also a champion of the 92.7 Wave Country Throwdown. So tell me about your experience in that competition.
Did you ever see the movie Sweet and Low Down? It was a Woody Allen movie with Sean Penn. Did you ever see that?
I don't.
Sweet and Low Down.
I don't think I have.
He's like Sean Penn plays this guitar player, jazz guitar player, who's moderately good and has a lot of experience. His idol the whole time he keeps bringing up Django Reinhardt. Okay. But anyway, so he plays these clubs. He's kind of a sleaze character, but he goes on tour and he starts figuring out he can play these little talent shows in these small towns. Right, for the prize money, and he's a well-versed musician. He's already been playing every weekend, every day at this club, but now he's on the road and he's just stopping in these small towns. That's what it kind of felt like, because I had been doing this, for a really long time. It wasn't fair, and bless their hearts, all the performers were great. I pulled a couple, tricks, with the music and did a medley and I don't know, spiced it up a little bit. And I wanted to win and,
Yeah. You've got to pull out all the stops.
Yeah. But check out Sweet and Low Down. That's a good one.
I'll check it out. I will check out that film.
Good.
And it's funny, man. I feel like a lot of those radio, and we've talked about it a few times, about like the local radio stations around here. They're like some of them are locally owned, but they are really out of touch with as a local music radio station, they're so out of touch with local music.
Right.
But like the guy that owns it lives here in town, you know what I mean? And so when they put on these talent shows, like they're not sourcing the local music talent. They're, karaoke bars and that's really what they promote to.
Right.
Because a lot of, musicians that are here and working are like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just going to pass on that because I have my own gig on Saturday nights and everything. But,
sure.
That's, that's funny that you bring that up, that you just went and slayed it because you're in the know. You're a professional.
Exactly. I mean, I've got a freaking degree in music.
Right.
It's just,
Yep.
you know, that's not fair. But,
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's fun, you know, and if anything, hopefully they learned a thing or two from you, so that the next time
I made
they
some
go.
friends. I made a lot of friends, and got some work through it. You know, I did get to return to Nashville for that
Nice.
hometown.
Oh, that's right. They do like the finals or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
How fun.
Went to the CMA Awards in the nosebleed section, of course.
Of course. Of course.
Nice.
Well, that's kind of cool, though. A lot of people don't, you know, most people don't get to go to any award shows like the Grammys, CMAs, or anything like that. So that's pretty cool.
It was something for sure. And every song was about alcohol. That entire
that particular
night.
year?
I don't know if it's just that year.
Just completely the entire genre.
It's the alcohol genre.
That it definitely is.
Yeah.
Last question, and then we're going to get you to play something.
Sure.
You recently had a huge adult moment and bought a house right up the street from here.
Yes.
So
Everybody come by. Yeah. We'll have a
big housewarming party.
Yeah, we'll have a seafood boil or broil. I don't know what you call it. You know.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun. I want to build like a picnic table, and I'm so excited about it. Want to get like
fun.
an 8-foot
We'll bring
table.
the pot and the tablecloth.
I like
The big
it.
cooking pot, not the
okay.
hot pot.
You got me there.
Yeah, after I said it, I was like, whatever way he wants to.
Whatever works, right?
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's a big purchase, and when you told me about it, I was like, oh my God, he's more adult than me.
Yeah.
It needed to happen.
It's passed us by.
It needed to happen. Yeah. I had been living in or renting out rooms in, fortunately, good people's houses. I was very lucky to meet some of the people that I have resided with, and it worked out. I was able to save and,
awesome.
kind of just set it up. But yeah, it was time.
No, that's it, man. You're officially a local.
I know. I am.
We have you now.
We have you now.
I'm like, you can't get rid of me now. It's like, yeah.
Oh, man. Well, you guys, we're going to learn more about Matt throughout the night. But I know that you've all tuned in for some jams to go with your cocktails. So up next, we'll take a look inside the Jordy Files. But first, what about our first jam of the night, Matt? How does that sound?
I wish I could act like I was prepared. Let's see.
Well, I'm so unprepared.
I don't know what I'm doing. No,
This guitar get here.
Used to go out, have a good
What's going on?
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I like that. Hey.
My first time.
Oh, yeah. I don't believe you. Let's see. The one song, I feel like I play this probably the most. I'm probably the most proud of it. I dig it. I'd probably listen to it if someone else had written it. But it's called Under the Moon.
Whenever it gets late, it's time to celebrate. It's a chance to get away under the moon. It ain't fun if you take no chance. Come on, invite a little romance. Get out on the floor and dance under the moon. Well, I don't want nobody, yeah, telling me I've got it wrong, wrong, wrong. And I just wanna love somebody. Every night I chance to lean closer and let me make it clear. Oh,
We play every week.
make it clear, baby, you're the moon. No, it's just me and you. Oh, baby, what you wanna do? You're the moon. Fall into a sweet dream. Go ahead full steam. Nothing is what it seems under the moon. Baby, don't you move too fast. We're all trying to make it last. If we could all forget the past under the moon. I don't want nobody, yeah, telling me I've got it wrong. And I just wanna love somebody. Having had a chance here, think closer, let me make it clear. Oh yeah, make it clear, baby, under the moon. No, it's just me and you. Oh baby, what you wanna do under the moon? Hanging out with all your friends, you wished it would never end. You didn't have to break a bed under the moon. And maybe I'm a fool, it's just me and you. What you wanna do under the moon? Well, I don't want nobody, yeah, telling me I've got it wrong. Oh, and I just wanna love somebody, yeah. Having had a chance here, think closer, let me make it clear. Oh yeah, make it clear, baby, under the moon. Maybe I'm a fool, it's just me and you. What you wanna do under the moon?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
What a voice,
Yeah.
man. I'm blown away, Matt.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever, I hate to say it, not that I
Well,
don't
we're
pay
all working
attention
at the
or
same
pay
time and
attention when
stuff.
I hear, but like I don't think I've ever, if I've heard you, it was like in passing or I was just kind of going through a venue or something like that. But wow, dude. No wonder you killed that competition.
Yeah.
It was, you know, I just want to backpedal there. You know, there were some people that probably maybe should have won that thing. But I don't know.
Hey, man.
I think it came down to like song selection.
It always does. It's always song selection.
Yeah.
It's always about how you present it. It's not always about that raw talent or like vocal ability. And
Yeah.
though sometimes, man, somebody will go out there and belt some shit, even at like karaoke bars, and it makes me stop what I'm doing and go, what is that sound? It's amazing. It happens. It happens. Anyway, we'll let you freshen up your drink, you guys.
Cool.
Woo!
Boop, boop.
Recovering from that
Yeah,
tune.
That was nice.
So nice. Hey guys, the time has come for the bewitching Jordan Taylor to give us our weekly look at on this day music history, celebrity birthdays and departures, gossip, and more inside the Jordy Files. Jordy.
Make me do my nose twitch.
What's up, Jordan?
Oh, not much. What's up, Brad?
Oh, just living my best life.
Oh.
I like your new corner over there.
Thank you. I do too. I cleaned it all myself
Did you know?
just to make room for myself. Elbow room.
Yes, I see. I
Yes.
see that now. What do you got for us tonight?
Do you like my photo I hung?
Yes.
Okay.
You did give me the inspiration on it. So
I did.
You guys, these walls in here are concrete, clearly, and we've been trying to figure out how to kind of like put things up without drilling holes into the concrete and things like that. And so Jordan recommended this really industrial strength,
Crazy tape.
like gorilla tape. And so we were able to hang that picture on the brick wall.
So we made it work.
We made it work.
And knock on wood, it's been up since like
Oh God,
noon,
yeah, knock on wood. All right, Jordan, what do we got here?
Anywho, we have some birthdays. Only a couple today. It's a light birthday day.
Light birthdays.
In 1943, Dennis Edwards, singer with The Temptations, who had the hit singles Just My Imagination and My Girl.
Of course.
Of course. Come on. And then in 1956, Lee Ronaldo, guitarist with American alternative rock band Sonic Youth, was born on this day.
Yeah.
And then in 1959, Lowell Tolhurst, LOL, his name is spelled LOL, keyboards with The Cure, was born on this day. And then in 1977, singer, songwriter, rapper, actor, and record producer Daddy Yankee was born.
Daddy. Okay, wait. What was his? What was his big-
No, that's not him, is it?
he had one that was anyway. Carry on.
That's what came to my mind, but it might not be right. I meant to look that up. In 1990. Wait, let me try this
Well,
again.
great accent, but you put it on there.
1990.
1990.
Not 1999, 1990. Reggae, rap, and pop musician Sean Kingston, who scored the single Beautiful Girls, was born, and he is our
Can't
birthday
forget
baby.
about Fire on the Dance Floor.
Yeah, but Beautiful Girls was bigger. Less hot, but bigger.
Bigger girls.
Maybe it was more hot. I don't know. Anyway. And then,
911.
oh, yeah.
Fire burning on the dance floor.
Whoa. And then on this day in music history, in 1967, Jimi Hendrix recorded Purple Haze
Purple Haze.
on this day.
Wow.
Yes.
That was a long time ago.
Many, many days ago. And then in 1973, Elton John started a three-week run at number 1 on the U.S. singles chart with Crocodile Rock. Maybe I need to do vocal warm-ups before my...
The brown cow goes now. I don't know.
Yeah, right? Elton's...
Wristwatch.
Yes, that's the one.
That's the one. Elton's first of 5 U.S. number 1 singles was inspired by John's discovery of leading Australian band Daddy Cool and their hit single Eagle Rock.
So Crocodile Rock.
Eagle Rock.
Eagle Rock.
Very, yes.
Works.
Yes. Connecting dots. And then in 1979, Blondie had their first of 5 UK number 1 singles with Heart of Glass, taken from the band's third studio album, Parallel Lines. Heart of Glass was originally recorded in 1975 under the name Once I Had a Love.
Oh,
Yes. And then,
love Blondie.
yeah. And then in 1986, I feel like this is maybe one of your jam bands, Bradford. Dire Straits.
I love Dire Straits.
I thought so. I feel like I've heard you discuss them.
Matt likes them too.
So in 1986, Dire Straits were at number 1 on the UK album charts with their 5th studio album, Brothers in Arms. With 10 weeks at number 1, the album is the 7th best-selling album in UK chart history and won 2 Grammy Awards in 1986. And also won Best British Album at the 1987 Brit Awards.
Yeah.
Brother in Arms also spent 9 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard 200 in the US and 34 weeks at number 1 on the Australian album
God.
charts. So they were awesome.
Yeah, they're
Are
still are.
awesome.
Mark Knopfler's amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a fun name.
Right?
Yes. So that, woo, I don't think I took a breath throughout that whole thing. Woo. In and
Just
out.
breathe. Isn't that
Yes.
what Faith Hill tries to tell
Aw,
us?
Yeah.
I love that song.
That is a
Yeah.
good one. And
I try to sing that part, and it scares all the animals
just breathe.
outside.
Tim doesn't deserve faith.
But you got to have faith.
Yeah, but you gotta have faith. Anyway,
Wow. We are just. Oh, anyway. And then in 1990, for the first time ever, the UK top 3 singles featured non-British and non-American acts. Ireland's Sinead O'Connor. Did I say that right?
Sinead.
Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah.
Australians Kylie Minogue, and Belgium's Technotronic. Sinead O'Connor had her first #1 single with Nothing Compares to You, a song written by Prince.
I believe that.
That's true.
That was a good jam.
It was a good jam.
Yeah. And then in 2014, Bruce Springsteen was at #1 on the US chart with his 18th studio album, High Hopes. His 11th #1 album in the US placed him third all time for most #1 albums, only behind the Beatles and Jay-Z.
He is the boss.
Yes,
He is the boss.
he is.
For a reason.
The album is a collection of cover songs, outtakes, and reimagined versions of tracks from the past albums, EPs, and tours.
Oh, so he recycled. No wonder it was.
So awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of like Cat Stevens took Tea for the Tillerman and completely reimagined it. And it's very good. But
Did you hear the Pete Seeger sessions with the boss?
no.
Bruce
With the
Springsteen?
boss.
No.
The whole album is all covers of Pete Seeger songs. Yeah,
Is it good though?
it's great.
I gotta
Oh,
listen
yeah.
to it.
Add
It's
it to the
super
list.
campy. It's good. It's
I love
great
that.
quality. They recorded it in a house. It was
Amazing.
Oh, wow.
that sounds great.
Awesome.
Are you making notes?
I am taking notes.
Okay, good.
I got a couple people. I got to look up Micah.
Yep.
And now the Bruce Springsteen album.
Yep. And then some departures, and coincidentally, the first one dating in 1959, Buddy Holly, you mentioned earlier, which is
yes.
funny,
My guy.
weird coincidence.
It is today. Today is the anniversary of the
Yeah.
day the music died.
Are
Yeah.
you?
22-year-old
Yeah.
Buddy
I'm gonna
Holly.
need a moment.
Yeah, it's sad
Take
that
a
he's
moment of
so
silence.
young.
I know.
So
yeah.
young. And two other guys, I think, who were 17 or something.
Yeah.
So just real
Richie
babies.
It was Richie Valens
Big
and the
Bopper.
Big Bopper.
Yeah.
You know who didn't get on that plane?
I do. Waylon.
No.
It was Waylon Jennings.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did not get on the plane, and there was one other person that forgot.
Well, it was Frozen, and there was a bus or fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he died in a crash shortly after takeoff from Clear Lake, Iowa. Holly arranged for a plane to pick him and others up for their show after heating problems developed on his tour bus. Holly and two others were traveling to Fargo, North Dakota for the next show on their winter dance party tour, which Holly had set covering 24 cities in 3 weeks to make money after the breakup of his band, The Crickets, last year or the year before. So, yes. And then in 1999, American soul singer Gwen Guthrie died of Guthrie. Oh, yeah, there's no R there. Guthrie. I see that now. Died of cancer, aged 48. She sang backing vocals for a plethora of people: Aretha Franklin, Billy Joel, Stevie Wonder, Madonna,
She
and
had
wrote
that
songs
voice,
just perfect
that
for
one voice.
everyone. Yeah. And wrote songs for Sister Sledge and Roberta Flack. And then in 2004, American woodwind keyboard player and vocalist Cornelius Bumpus, I love that name, Cornelius, died of a heart attack at age 58. He toured with the Doobie Brothers and Steely Dan. And then in 2018, American pop, funk, and jazz drummer Leon Chancellor died in Los Angeles, California at the age of 65. He worked with Herbie Hancock, Miles Davis, Michael Jackson, Donna Summers, Carlos Santana. The list goes on. There was,
goodness.
so many. Frank Sinatra, Lionel Richie, Kenny Rogers, and that's enough for now. Yes, and but on and on, and that concludes the Jordy Files.
The Jordy Files.
Thank you all
Nice. Oh yes.
for coming to my lecture.
You did bring up a good point. Yeah, today is the day the music died,
Yeah.
and
Unbelievable.
yeah, and how long ago was that? What year was that?
1959.
It's unbelievable. So it's
Yeah.
like my math is terrible.
Hashtag
I
math.
can't-
50.
That's like 61,
1 years ago,
right? I don't know. Someone fact checked us. Fact check us. 2020.
Come on, Facebook, get on the ball.
61. Bam.
61
That's why I
years
leave the
ago.
tips when we go out to eat.
Yeah, to make sure that Jordan gets the check.
Or yeah, I write the check out. I guess I don't always leave the tips, but
Another person that came out of Lubbock was Bobby Keys. He was like the 6th member of the Rolling Stones and countless other bands. But he basically pioneered like rock and roll saxophone.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah. Have y'all met Bobby Keys? Have you looked him up?
No.
I have not.
Oh, he's an interesting. There's a great documentary actually.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel like I have some things to write down from you.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Before you get out of
I
here.
It's like a plethora.
I just want to share all this. I love
it's all
Bobby
good.
Keys.
Is it on Netflix?
I think it might have been on Amazon, but it was called Every Night Saturday Night. Bobby Keys.
That sounds
Bobby
familiar.
Keys. I do have to point out a comment that just came in on the Jams and Cocktails podcast Facebook page from our good friend Ashley. She said, "Hi guys, drinking at Sneaky Tiki, missing this. Sneaky Tiki
Ooh.
is one of our sponsors and partners here on the show. So if you ask nicely, they might actually put it on the TV there. They've done it before. So they might, who are depending on who's bartending.
that would be cool.
They
Yeah.
might actually stream us on the TV. So you can ask Ashley. You can ask if you're still watching this on your phone. Anyway, coming up next, we're going to put Matt on the hot seat inside the Lipton tea. I don't know if you got to see that on the podcast that you watched before you
I
came
did,
here.
but I didn't think of answers.
Oh boy. Well, it's going to be so fun. You're not going to have time to think of them either because we're going to get another jam in here before we put you on the spot.
Oh, good.
How's that sound?
Sounds good. Let's see what.
What better way to warm the brain up?
Right? All right, you guys, give it up once again for Matt Ingram. Ooh, and a harmonica?
Yeah, we did not, EQ for this, but I thought we could just go.
Oh, that's
with it.
okay. I did not go to school for audio engineering, so we'll see how it goes.
I didn't finish, so yeah.
So here we are.
Lately everybody talking about how little Johnny's getting out of town. Keeps looking for the BBD, where they're going hungry here to get so full of telephone. Oh, that ain't all. It's a long way down. It's a long way down. It's a long way down. Lately everybody talking about how little Johnny getting out downtown. With another man on no guitar, sitting at the station, yeah, it's gonna be a star tonight. No more hanging around. It's a long way down. It's a long way down. It's a long way down. They give him what he wants, though we never ever from session. Yeah. Style, tears and charm. I bring women to his own and party song is fun. Oh, that's how it's going. It's a long way down. It's a long way down. It's a long way down. Oh, Johnny got something to say. Once and always with no way at all. I keep looking for the BBD. I wish
to Diva.
So much soul.
Oh, yeah. If I had known, I wouldn't have played that if I had known that, this was the day the music died, going down, long way down. Yeah.
Well,
I didn't think about that.
it's okay. Take solace in knowing that it was 61 years ago. So,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah, I think I think the music has come back to life at least, or if anything, slightly. But that was a great tune.
Thanks.
Was that an original?
That is an original that is not on an album yet. Still waiting to muster up the will, I guess.
Yeah, I hear you. It's an undertaking.
It is, yeah. It's a whole different kind of game, being in the studio compared to playing out live. It's more forgiving, The studio's brutal.
Yeah. I mean, especially if you like, I hate to say I'm a perfectionist, but I'm meticulous. So
Right.
in the studio, I know at least when I'm working in a home studio situation, I have a billion takes, whatever I want to do, and in that
That's
sense, that knowledge makes me do things over and over again that I certainly would never do live. But yeah. What are you gonna do, right?
Yeah, no, that's a valid point.
Well, are you ready for this next segment?
We'll see what comes out of my mouth. What happens here?
All right. Well, we love putting our guest on the hot seat in this rapid fire interview inspired by the late, great James Lipton, host of Inside the Actor Studio. This is Inside the Lipton Tea.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
She says, oh, no. The Kool-Aid guy.
Yeah, you got that.
Are we sponsored by Lipton Tea?
We should be.
That would be
Find
awesome.
out.
If you're listening, Lipton.
Hello and welcome to Inside the Lipton Tea. My name is Brad Brock, playing the part of James Lipton. I'm here with singer-songwriter Matt Ingram. Matt, are you ready to begin?
I am.
Matt, what is your favorite word?
Favorite word? Kumquat. I don't know. That just, yeah. It
You gotta go
came
what comes
there.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aha.
I don't even know what that is. I think it's some kind of fruit.
It is some kind of
something.
Oh, look at you. I feel like someone said that before too. Have they
Hello?
not?
I don't know.
Oh,
Did
okay.
someone say that?
Maybe. I don't know.
be.
Maybe not.
We've got
It's
a
just
lot
a
of
cool
repeat
word.
Oh,
answers.
no. Well, then I might have to think of something.
That's okay. It's
I want to
fun.
be original,
What is your
gee.
least favorite word?
Quench.
Oh.
Guess you don't like Gatorade commercials then.
Quench your thirst. Did you quench your thirst today? I'm asking you out there. Did you quench your
Did
thirst?
you quench? Because I did.
Matt, what turns you on?
Let's see. Soul music.
What turns you off?
Smoke alarms.
I turn smoke alarms off.
Yeah.
What sound or noise do you love?
Oh, that was my other answer. All right. Sound that I love. Oh, God. Sound that I love. Rain, thunderstorms. Whenever I want to go to sleep, and I'm like, Amazon or Alexa, turn on thunderstorms.
Don't say that too loud.
Right? Yeah.
You might do something.
Right. Uh-oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm
we
kidding.
don't.
No Alexa in here.
Okay,
Cortana,
good.
maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, there she
Oh.
goes. No, I'm just
Turn
kidding.
on thunderstorms.
It's funny. I think we had somebody that said that thunderstorms, that they didn't like that. But anyway, what sound or noise do you hate?
Sound that I hate. Well, since I already said smoke alarm. See, yeah. Sound that I hate. There's always the nails on the chalkboard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always a winner. Ooh,
It's a
or
good one.
plate. Like silverware.
Ooh.
Or I used to have a friend who grinds their teeth.
Ah,
Oh, and you can hear it. I'm sorry.
Oh, it gave me goosebumps.
yeah. Ooh. Sometimes I do that on like long car rides. I have to. I keep gum in my car because I grind my teeth when I'm driving.
Oh no!
So I just chew gum. It's so bad. I'm that friend.
Okay.
What is your favorite curse word?
Well, fuck is too easy. I don't know. Cunt is always fun.
That's mine.
Everybody's a bit of a cunt sometimes. Have you seen that video? Oh,
Yes.
It's brilliant.
What profession other than your own would you like to try?
Well, I think we kind of have a few clues already tonight. Archaeology would be pretty cool,
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that was a fun moment.
Yeah, we were actually in tune there.
Yeah.
Moderately.
Musicians.
Beautiful.
Moderately. We're not cutting records with that, but it's good. What job would you not do under any circumstance?
I don't know if I could do the whole sponge bath thing.
Like giving
On
someone
the
a sponge?
on the old
Yeah.
people.
Bless
Or
their hearts.
anyone.
Bless their hearts. Or yeah, pretty much. I don't know. That seems kind of traumatizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess it's a labor of love, and I respect that.
Jordan, did you ever have to do anything like that when you were kind of like interning or working in
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
repressed? Perfect. Anyway,
We'll discuss later.
She needs another cocktail. And finally, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Hope you had fun.
Yeah, no refunds.
No refunds.
Yeah, you got it. Painless, right?
Painless, yes. Like a Band-Aid.
Well done.
No
well
pressure.
Just rip it right off.
Yep.
All right, you guys. Well, next up, we'll play a round of Name That Tune with all of you tuning in live. But here's another tune from Matt.
Cool. Hey, I'm
God.
playing another song.
See, some people take a tremendous amount of time during the Lipton tea. This rapid fire is like 15 minutes long, but but you zipped right through it.
Yeah.
I think I'm still in tune. Modern,
Ooh, not that one. He just put on new strings, you guys.
I wanted to impress you. I wanted to look good. I didn't want to
great.
have some grimy dead strings on my guitar.
Oh my God, I always play that. My guitar behind you there. Strings are dead as hell. I still play on them.
I know that's normally my way, but come on, buddy. Sorry to hold it up, y'all.
It's all good. We'll fix it in post.
Right? Oh, will we? We do a post thing? Okay. No, you're lying to me. Oh.
Basically.
All right. Another song I'm gonna play. Let's see. Let's do this one. How do I start it? If there was, I forgot how to play this. Oh, I don't know. Which, I just need the first chord. Ah, there it is. It's B major.
If there was one thing I could do before I die, make you want to smile. Well, I know it's been a long time. Good love is so hard to find. I know it seems it won't make a difference anyway. Still I wanna let you know that I'm here to stay. For way too long your life has been this way. And now that I'm here, you no longer need to be afraid. And our love is stronger every day. There was one thing I could do before I die, make you wanna smile. that you feel too afraid. And now that I'm here, you no longer need to be ashamed. It's our love we're gonna say. Seems it won't make a difference anyway. Still I wanna let you know that I'm here to stay. For way too long your life has been this way. And now that I'm here, you no longer need to be ashamed. Every day, if there was one thing I could do before I die, make you all smile. Well, I know it's been a long time, yeah. Good love is so hard to find, yeah, yeah. So hard to find out. Baby, might take some time. Baby, I know you're gonna be mine, yeah. All you need is love, and baby, you can't get enough of it. And baby, just wanna see you smile.
Thank you, everybody. There's a huge audience over here.
Massive. Massive audience.
They're all students,
Don't let them make you nervous.
Right.
interns.
We love our interns here.
Yeah.
Well, you guys.
They're very-
great song, by the way. I
good.
love that.
Yeah.
One thing I'd love to do before I die is make you smile.
Yeah,
I'm going to send that song out to Jordan.
yeah. Do it. Aw.
All right.
That was terrifying.
We invite all of you tuning in live to play along with us in this action-packed game that we call Name That Tune.
Is this? Do I need to do something?
Oh, yeah. You're going to want to get that whiteboard.
Oh.
Or as I like to call this segment, the I don't have to switch camera segment.
Oh, I
So
like
it's
that.
good
I see
for
what's
you.
going on here.
So, yeah. So now we're all in there. All right, you guys. Well, while we put our guesses down on the whiteboards here in the lounge, you'll be putting your guesses in the chats and comments. At the end of the game, we'll pick one of you out to get some fun JNC swag. Tonight's category is songs about Texas.
Oh.
Yeah, just like that.
Wow.
Yes.
Really playing into the Texas thing.
Really playing
tonight,
into the
aren't you?
Yes, we are.
I'll never live it down, will I?
Ever.
Nope.
You are known as Texas.
Coming, Tex.
Big Texas.
Big Texas.
Big Tex. Am I? Yeah.
I always feel like that's like a linebacker of a football team. Like any small town football team. Oh, that's just Big Tex over there. Gotta watch out for him. He's gonna run it. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. I know nothing about football.
It makes me
whatsoever.
think of Forrest Gump when he gets to he's going through all his buddies and he gets to Tex and he's like, well, then there was this guy named Tex. And I don't know where he was from.
Exactly. All right, you guys. Are you ready for the first clue?
Yeah.
Well, you're getting it anyway. Here
I'm
we
ready.
are.
Yes.
Songs about Texas.
I'm excited.
Here we go. Maybe.
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 Maybe, baby.
Is this
Hey,
gonna be
there's a Buddy Holly song.
And Texas
Oh, easy done.
Gotta write it down.
King George.
Oh, don't tell it.
Oh, what am I supposed to do? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, just write down the name of the song and the artist.
Oh, and the artist. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I didn't give away.
I know you didn't.
The title.
It was my fault. I didn't read the directions.
I'm sorry.
the way
I
should.
wasn't.
No,
Paying
it's
attention.
okay.
I'm not good at
It's your
directions.
first time. We'll guide you through it.
Yeah, he didn't really explain it very at all.
I got this. No, we
Drums
got
and
this.
Rums already in with
Try
George
around.
Strait, which is absolutely correct. And now we're just looking for the name of the song.
I knew this was going to be one.
And Drums and Rums, another fellow podcast of ours, Paul Robertson there, in
Really?
with All My Exes Live in Texas. That is correct. What do you
Okay.
guys have here in the lounge? Just show it to your camera.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to mess up again.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah. Your camera's
Oh,
right
my
there.
Oh,
Just
hey,
showing
buddy.
there. Yeah, there you go.
There's so many. It's
Yeah.
like,
And you said King George, and you guys are all correct.
Yeah.
George Strait. Okay.
Cool.
Are we ready for the next?
I think I've got the hang of this.
All right. Next clue. Here we go. Songs about Texas.
Yeah.
Probably going to get in trouble with YouTube for that one.
Why?
They always give me trouble with some of these particular artists. Here it is one more time while we're pissing off YouTube.
I put in. Yeah.
oh, this is probably very wrong.
Paul in with SRV. That is correct. Stevie Ray Vaughan. What's the name of the song?
Oh. We're just going to erase.
I used an emoji.
Jordan says we're just going to erase.
Start over there.
And he's in with Texas Flood. What do you guys have on your cards? Oh, Jordan.
Yeah, that's what I was
Pens
gonna
down,
say.
Jordan. The answer has already been said.
Telephone lines.
Oh,
did
I used. I don't know. I used a emoji, a down arrow emoji for flooding down in Texas. Or I mean, I think your guy was right. Texas flood. Yeah.
I think you have all the elements right, so I'm going to give it to you.
I think that's good.
I think
He's
Paul,
good.
I think Paul is the only one playing tonight. So Paul, you're gonna get some more hot sauce, buddy.
Yeah, you got real competition here.
All right. Well, Paul, this is all on you, I suppose. There's the next clue. Paul also said Texas Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Awesome.
Yes.
Here's the next clue.
That's your next band name. Oh, it's my jam.
United Texas town.
I'm even going to write in cursive.
Paul said, "Good. I'm out of sauce." So he needs more hot sauce.
Need more sauce.
Here's that one more time.
Rumors spreading round.
Oh yeah, about a town.
Texas town.
In Texas town.
This is my jam.
Texas Town.
This is my dad's favorite song.
All right. Paul in with the answers. Easy Top LaGrange. What do you guys have? Yeah, Jordan, I'm so impressed with you.
I had
I would be
Sweetwater. No, I'm kidding. LaGrange.
Yeah, LaGrange. That was a pretty easy one.
That was easy.
Great job, you guys.
That's a jam. Always.
All right, next clue. Paul said, "Oh, those guys with the long beards." Yep.
You know, they still do their little dance. Like I saw them like last year, 2 years ago, opening for John Fogerty.
Oh yeah. I had some
And-
friends that went to that concert. They said they were great.
Amazing. And they're like chatting and still doing their little synchronized
Oh, yeah.
stepping around.
Well, you've done it for 40 years.
They just, they step
Oh.
to one
Amazing.
side and then they'll step forward. They do a little box,
They
I
seem like
guess.
the cutest little old
Now,
man.
Jordan, I have a question for you for bonus points.
I don't know any other names.
But you talk about the guitar player all the time in the Jordy Files. You always mess up his last name. You always want to call him
Which one?
William something.
Oh, yeah.
No. Yeah, I don't know.
Get this right. I want to hear this. You know this.
Bill.
You know this.
Gibson.
This is not-
Gibbs.
Gibbons.
Gibbons.
Billy Gibbons.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was in there. It was rolling around in that
not the Bee
knucklehead of
Gees.
yours.
Yeah, it was somewhere spinning around there on, tumble dry low.
I know Paul said they opened for Fogerty, question mark. I was
Yes.
like, yeah.
Yes.
But don't get it twisted. John Fogerty's the man.
Oh,
and he still got it.
Well, completely. He brought his kids on. They're awesome. I mean, one kid was like eccentric, and they just showered him with love, and
Amazing.
and they just let him do his thing, and he was interesting and great. It was beautiful.
So good. All right, you guys.
Love
Next
it.
clue. Should be a pretty easy one.
The only two things in life that make it worth living.
That's all you get, though.
Oh, you're
Sounds
killing
like a
me.
Christmas song.
The only two things in life that make it worth living.
His guitars tune good and firm feeling women.
I don't want to get this wrong.
Don't do it. Don't get it wrong. Paul has a bad habit of whenever he writes in the comments, he always tags some random people. So whoever Cash Campbell is, it's not Johnny Cash. That's not the right answer. But Cash Campbell, hope you're tuning in now all of a sudden. Welcome to the show.
Can you do it one more time? Not that it'll help me at all.
Here it is one more time.
The only two things in life that make it worth living.
I'm sticking with this answer.
All right, Jordan, why don't you give us yours?
Oh, I'm sorry. I spelled the last name wrong. Hold on.
That's okay. Spelling doesn't really count.
I may have still spelled. I don't know. Whatever.
Beer and Texas by Kenny Rogers. That is a good guess, but it's wrong.
Wrong. You're wrong.
Wrongo.
What do you got there?
What a loser. No,
What a loser.
Paul, you are correct with that answer, but what do you have over here?
Oh, good Lord. Okay, if I could. Mother Mary. Here we go. Lukenbach, Texas. Waylon.
That is correct.
Dang, son.
So Linda must have a massive lag because she just said All My Exes Live in Texas by George Strait. So maybe that's why Paul's the only one playing. But you're in the game, Linda. I'm going to give it to you 1,000 years later. You'll hear this 15 minutes from now. All right, you guys. Final clue of the night. Here we go.
So rosin up that bowl for faded love and let's all dance.
The name of the song comes right after that line.
So rosin up that bowl for faded love and let's all dance.
One
of my favorite bands. You actually mentioned them earlier in the evening.
Alabama?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. No.
I don't know. I'm just a host of a podcast.
With the most.
I am showing my true colors here. I'm really a like Texas blues, Texas funk guy, but I've had to, develop an appreciation for country.
Ah, yes.
Considering I've was born in Nashville. I mean, it's just weird if I'm not a country music fan. If I don't know every single solitary thing.
This is hilarious. Paul just tagged another human being, another random human.
Does he do that on purpose?
No, he's like, I don't know why your podcast or your live stream is the only one that lets me tag people. He was trying to write North Dakota, and it tagged Dakota Chapman. Welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Here it is one more time for you.
So rosin up that bowl for faded love and let's all dance.
All right, let's see what you guys got. Oh, and everyone is now erasing their cards.
Wait, he would do one more time.
I can't think of the title.
Yeah, I don't.
You got us. You stumped me.
I'm just going to go back to my answer.
Congratulations.
All right, what was your original answer, Jordan? At this point, you could probably just say it.
Okay. I was just going to put Gotta Play the Fiddle in the band.
You're so close.
You
You know
really
how
are.
I love lyrics, so
You're so close.
It's like the
you're
Caribbean
so
Queen.
close that I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
And the name of the
I just stuck with Alabama.
and
you
you
know?
both are correct. It is if you're gonna play in Texas.
Yeah. If you're
You
gonna
gotta have a fiddle in the band.
Oh,
That's
see?
the name of the.
That's the name of the song.
Yes,
Like
I
the
knew
full.
it.
That's a long.
That's a
It's
really long
It's long.
song.
Linda
name.
just chimed in with LaGrange, ZZ Top. So congratulations, Linda.
Yay!
I imagine that we're going to be hearing from Linda for the rest of for the next few minutes as her answers filter through.
Oh my gosh.
But congratulations, you guys.
Yeah, that was pretty decent. I'm impressed
I feel
with
like
myself.
a winner. I feel like a winner. Do you feel like
I
a winner?
feel like you got a 60% and I got a 50%. So I feel like we did pretty good.
Yeah.
Not bad. Well, since
Together
we only,
we're over 100. So that's
Yeah, you add it together, right? That's
yep.
what you do.
And we passed.
Yeah, I guess we only had 2 players tonight. So Linda and Paul are both going to get something. So we don't even have to do a drawing.
Yay.
Paul gets more hot sauce because he said he needed some. And then Linda, will you get you something nice when you catch up to this part of the podcast 15 minutes from
You
now?
already won.
But I look forward to hearing.
You mean
seeing
all
those
my
answers.
stellar fans and friends and family aren't watching
all
us
of
right
them
now?
Hate us.
They may be seeing this 25 minutes from now. We'll be long gone and in bed, and they'll be still
Right.
be watching me. Wow, they started really late. I can't believe how late they started. Oh, man. Well, you guys, coming up next, we're going to get our midweek motivation on with Tony Espinosa, but another little jammy jam. What do you think over there? I'm putting you to work tonight, Matt.
What? We jamming again?
Yeah, why not? I mean, open your beer, of course.
Okay.
You want to wait? You want to do midweek
No.
motivation?
We can.
You want to be motivated first?
That would be cool.
Yeah?
I could be motivated.
All right.
Nice.
I
Zig Ziglar,
yeah.
Tony Robbins.
Tony Espinosa. It's
Espinosa,
almost as
close
good.
enough, yeah.
Probably better.
Probably
I think
better.
he's all jacked up now, man. This video is really good. He got me like boost earlier today when I was watching it. So Matt just cracked a beer. We're gonna let him cool off a little bit, and we're gonna get you guys your midweek motivation. So each week, our good friend, leadership coach Tony Espinosa, gives us a little boost to get us through the rest of the week. So take some notes, you guys. This is your midweek motivation.
Brad Brock, how you doing, my friend? Jams and Cocktails Wednesday night, middle of the week. I love this shit, brother. I hope you're doing well. I miss you. Look, we've all been through stuff in our life. We all have struggles. We've all been to the bottom. Everyone has a different rock bottom. We've all been broken. But guess what? If you're sitting here right now listening to this, guess what? You survived that. We've all been through shit. We've all have hard times. We all have things we're ashamed of, but stop being ashamed of it. Your story and what you've been through, every single experience is your story, part of your journey. And don't be ashamed of it. Own that shit. You are who you are because of what you've been through, but don't let it define you. Use it as the fuel to spark that fire you need inside you to continue to grow, to continue to move forward, to continue to stay in search and own that life that you deserve to be living. Look, when I was young, I failed every class at every level my entire life. Not because I was stupid, but because the people in my life that were supposed to support me the most are the ones that put me down the most. The ones that kept me back and made me feel like I was never going to accomplish anything or become anybody. It wasn't until I got to high school when I realized I wasn't stupid. I had my wrestling coach, is the only person that ever stuck his neck out for me, and he treated me like shit. He pushed me hard, but he gave me that fuel. He helped me find that part of me that I was missing, the part of me that drives me forward, and owned what I was going through and used it to propel me to the next level. I knew I wasn't going to go to college, and I knew it was probably going to, there was a long shot that I was even going to graduate high school. But I chose to take the SATs to prove to myself that I wasn't an idiot. And I scored a 1450, 150 points away from a perfect score, 150 points away from being invited to join the Mensa Society. and I'm not saying this to brag, I'm just saying once I realized that it wasn't just me, I thought I was a product of my environment until I owned it and realized this is what fuels me, and these people are in my life. They brought me into this world and they made me feel horrible at every level, every day of my life. But it's what drove me to become the man I am today. I owned my shortcomings. I owned the fact that my life wasn't perfect and there was room to improve. And I used that fuel every day to show those people that, hey, you didn't define me. I am not who I am because of you. I am who I am from what you gave me, the experiences that you put me through. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Don't be ashamed of what you've been through. We can't change the time. We can't go back. We can't change the decisions we made. We can only change and control moving forward from this point on, from right now. So right now, start choosing to embrace that. Embrace those things. Embrace the things that made you feel like you were nothing. And remember those. When you feel like I'm going to give up, remember the time when you had no choice, when you were at the bottom, when you felt like you were nothing, and you still pushed forward, you still persevered, and now you are where you are today because of it. Never give up. Once you learn to accept your struggles and understand it's a part of you and it's a part of your story and a part of your journey, then you'll start moving those mountains that are in your way from living the life that you deserve. Brad Brock, I love you, my friend. I'll talk to you soon. Happy Wednesday. Be well. God bless.
Yes. Tony Espinosa.
Words of wisdom.
Yeah, his point is that you can be a product of your environment, and if there is resistance, you should use that resistance to build strength and become a better person. Don't they say have a thick skin and all those things, but there's truth in that sentiment. But yeah, if you guys ever need an extra boost to get to the next level or out of your rut, reach out to Tony at TonyEspinosaLeadership.com and check out what he's got going on. So Matt, how about that jammy jam?
You ready?
I'm ready, man. I was born ready. Maybe not born ready.
Well, I like to do some of these newer songs that have not been, officially cut.
Ooh, I love it. We're getting some debuts here on JNC.
Yeah, why not? This one's called Don't Leave Me This Way. Don't leave me this way. Don't lead me astray, oh babe. Come what may, I'd do anything to keep you here with me. One thing I need to know, why did your love have to go? I feel so cold without you at home. Babe, I love you so. And I know that in the morning you'll be gone. Driving down that big highway, listening to your favorite song. And I watch as the sun rises, tears in my eyes, thinking to myself, my time flies. Don't leave me this way. Don't make me have to say, oh babe, come what may, I'd do anything to keep you here with me. And I know that in the morning you'll be gone. Driving down that big highway, listening to your favorite song. And I watch as the sun rises, tears in my eyes, thinking to myself how time flies. Don't leave me this way, don't leave me astray, oh babe. Come up, may I do anything to keep you here with me? Don't leave me this way, don't make me upset, oh babe. Come up, may I do anything? Baby, I'll buy you a diamond ring. Oh, you know I'd do anything to keep you in with me. Don't leave me.
Man. That was
He's speechless.
that was a great tune. I love that chord structure, or that for the hook. I really liked that a lot.
you.
The A minor.
Yeah.
It was perfect. Great job. You do that.
Great job. Very
you.
nice.
Well, you guys, what am I doing here? It's my first time. I say that at least once a show. Well, the time has come to tell you guys all about all the things that we've got going on and what you should be checking in with for this segment that we call, Jordan, what do we call it?
I'm ready. Shameless Plugs. Ready this week.
You were ready. I wasn't. All right. Well, you guys, we like to start this segment off with our special guest. So, Matt, you got your shameless plugs to let everybody know where you're going to be, what you got going on.
Oh, gosh. Let me... I need my phone or something, right? My calendar.
Secretary.
Yes.
Assistant.
Gosh. Jeez. Yes, my secretary right here. Let's see.
Siri the secretary.
I'll be at Crawdaddy's on Friday.
Nice.
Yeah, 7 p.m. I think that's 7 to 11. Yeah.
7:11.
That's a good solid. And then Krabby's Dockside, the new place that took over the original Tiki bar.
Yes. Yes.
Have you played there before yet?
I have quite a bit, actually.
Is it
yeah.
nice? I've never
It
been
is
there.
nice. It's very nice.
Nice. It looks
Yeah,
nice.
haven't been there yet.
Yeah, we haven't been there.
Yeah, I feel like the only time I'm down in Fort Pierce is when I'm working
When
there.
you're playing, yeah.
And then Super Bowl Sunday.
Who are we rooting for?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm an artist.
Tampa Bay.
I
Tampa
don't-
Bay.
Tampa, right? I would.
Oh,
I would
are they
think
in
Tampa.
What? Jordan?
They're in, yeah, or the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Going for Brady. I want Brady to have it. I want him
Definitely
to,
TB.
I want him to do it.
Yeah,
I want him to be the goat.
I would think Tampa, but I mean, I don't know. Someone was giving me some, lip.
Yeah, no, they're all. Everybody's mad that
Why wouldn't we want to root for our own home team?
Yeah, well, everybody's mad that Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback that ever lived on the planet Earth. So
Yeah.
we'll find out. We'll find out for sure. Anyhow, carry on with your shameless plugs and talk
That's his
Super Bowl.
shameless plug.
Oh, and then every other Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, I'll be at Manatee Island in Fort Pierce again. I get a lot of work in Fort Pierce.
Nice.
I had Crawdaddy's. That's Jensen.
So you're at Manatee on this Tuesday and then every other Tuesday.
Yes, that is correct.
I have to come out and Tuesdays are like
Yeah,
my
that's your
willy-nilly days. So like
day.
they're not really off days, but I can schedule things or get up an hour early and get all my shit done. I want to come out and check out your show, and I like Manatee. I play there on the every other Thursday. So I will
Good.
yeah, I'll be there next week. So but I love it out there, so I got to come out there and catch your show. Carry on, my friend.
Oh, I mean, you want to run down the whole month? I mean, that'd take a while.
Oh, I mean-
no. Well, another place that's bringing back live music, I think we need to express here. Pineapple Jack's also in Jensen Beach. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yes.
a beautiful little bar. Fantastic food. I'm serious. I think it's overlooked a lot, and I would like to plug Pineapple Jack's.
And that's in downtown Jensen Beach, right?
That is, and I will be there the 12th.
Nice.
Yeah, 6 to 9.
Oh, awesome.
Pretty standard timing.
Yeah, so that happy hour soloist time.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like I'm in like the Gilmore Girls or some kind of set. I mean, just the atmosphere there is I don't know. It could totally be like some kind of TV show set. Oh, it's nice.
Is it just inside, or do they have an outside?
They do.
too?
They have an outside. Okay. They have a little patio, little fountain, and they have like a hotel, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there on the corner, right there at Confusion Corner, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Nice. Well, very good. Anything, anywhere or social media things that you want people to go to?
Gosh. My album, my one album that I cut so many years ago is available on iTunes.
So Far is the name of that record.
Yes,
correct?
So Far is the name of that.
I listened to it yesterday. It's very good, man. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
It was not the style that I was expecting from you,
Oh.
and then I heard it and I was like, this is a jam.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
thanks, man.
Yeah, I was telling Jordan, I was like, I'm so stoked to have Matt in the studio. I was like, kind of getting to know his story a little bit and listening to his music. I was like, I keep coming back to it, like so unassuming and just so chill. I was like,
I think what you're looking for is I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just, I'm just going. I'm just, reacting on feelings and vibes and what I need. Like going out abroad. I needed that so bad.
that's awesome, man.
Oh.
We're gonna have to go abroad down to the Keys. We're gonna figure out a date. We'll put that on the calendar. We're taking you with us.
This idea.
Yes.
Get with Johnny Ringo, and we'll put that together. Awesome, Jordan. Do you have any shameless plugs tonight?
No, I do not, Brad.
Oh, no shameless plugs for Gorilla Tape or Gorilla Duct Tape, Gorilla Tape.
Get your Gorilla Tape. If you can't put holes in your walls, you can tape stuff to them.
Yeah, unless you care at all about the paint on the wall.
Yeah,
I used to have a buddy that would always say that his shows were sponsored by D batteries or like Energizer D batteries and Trojan condoms.
D's batteries.
Oh,
That's awesome.
That's good. Yeah, we're gonna have
it was
to.
brilliant. I didn't come up with it.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. We'll give you credit tonight.
Yeah.
He's probably not listening. Maybe he
Probably
is.
not.
I don't know. Well, I guess it'll come to me then.
Take it away, Brad. Why
everybody
don't you?
go for a pee break, cigarette break, drink break if you
clear.
need.
Yep, shots at the bar. Come back.
Yeah, the bar down the street. Not
Yep.
even over here. Well, you guys, as always, I'd like to thank all of our live viewers and listeners on Facebook, YouTube, and the brand new JNC Radio on the Live 365 app. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to catch the replay on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Please give our Facebook page a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just search Jams and Cocktails or JNC Podcast for short. They'll both get you to our pages. I want to send a special thanks to our sponsors and partners at Code Rum. Of course, Hop Life Brewing, the Sneaky Tiki in downtown Stewart, Treasure Coast Entertainment, and Snorkel Corn Entertainment, and our friends at Drizzly. Get your liquor delivered straight to your door. Treat your liver the way it deserves to be treated. Speaking of the Sneaky Tiki, this Sunday is our monthly Code Rum party there, because I like to put my sponsors and partners together. I like to smash them all together, and then we're just one big ball of sponsorship fun. So this Sunday is our monthly Code Rum party there. I will be performing, and Johnny Ringo and the Code crew will be on hand with rum and rum cake samples, Code Rum specials all day, free raffles, and more. And, of course, this all happens just before the Super Bowl, so there'll be a huge party for the Super Bowl there as well. So join us at Sneaky Tiki, kicking off at 2:00 for a pre-Super Bowl party. Also, tune into Johnny Ringo's new radio show, The Pirate Radio Show. Where's my finger? It's right there. See? There he is. Hey, Johnny. Lingo. That broadcasts every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. from Coast 101.3 or JNC Radio on our radio station. Or you can watch our silly faces on Facebook, premiering at the same time on the Pirate Radio Show Facebook page. Check it out. Also happening this weekend is a super cool music festival in Fort Pierce called the Farm to Grass Music Festival. It's going on from February 4th through the 7th at the St. Lucie Farm Preserve in Fort Pierce. Featured acts include Grass is Dead, Firewater Tent Revival, got it that time. It only took me 3 weeks. The Low Ground Trio, great friends of ours, Uproot, Hootenanny, and more. For more info, visit the Facebook event for Farm to Grass Music Festival. That link is in the description of this podcast episode, so check it out. I have a few shows coming up this week. You can maybe find them here. There we are. Tomorrow night, I will be at the Square Grouper in Fort Pierce. At 8 o'clock, I'll be performing with Justin Mandel on bass guitar. Friday, you can find me at the Taco Shack in Stewart. I'll be there at 6 p.m. Saturday night, I will be at Shindig Irish Pub in Port St. Lucie at 8 p.m. Weather permitting, and whether it's going to rain or cold, we're doing things out on the patio now. So it's open space for those of you that are more comfortable being outside. There's music out there now. Last time we did it a couple weeks ago, it was actually a really nice time. So come out and see me there. Of course, if it's raining or super cold, we're going to put it back inside. And of course, Sunday, rounding out the week, I will be at the Sneaky Tiki in Stewart for our party with code RUM. I didn't have room to put it on there, but Monday I'm pulling a double. I will be at Blue Point in Tequesta from like 2 to 5, and then 8 to 11 I'll be at the Square Grouper in Jupiter. So if Monday you're looking for something to do, come see me there.
Nice, man.
Yeah, not too shabby, right? You can find all of my dates and other fun stuff like buying merch. You could listen to JNC Radio. You could request songs at my live shows through the app, the Brad Brock Music mobile app, available for iPhone and Android in your favorite app store. Check it out. And there's more features coming to it very soon. But it's super cool as it stands right now. It doesn't even look like that anymore. I think I need to update my promo video, but still the same kind of deal.
Pretty brilliant there,
Still
I gotta
cool.
say.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Well, you guys, let's get one more jam in from Matt before we wind this puppy down. What do you say, buddy?
I think that sounds good. I'd like this next song to be... It's an intimate song. It's for couples only out on the roller rink.
Love it.
This one's called... Do You Feel Me?
Ooh, whoa, whoa, oh, yeah. I can see you, you can see, I can hardly breathe. Ooh, so weak in the knees. My sole purpose is to please you. I've got to have you. Oh, if you only knew what I've been looking for so very long. Do you feel me? No, do you feel me? Do you feel me? You thinking about your sweet body in my head, like a melody. There's no taking my eyes off of you, darling. You know I want you so bad. Oh, something I've never had. Baby, close the door. Nothing more. Whoa. Do you feel me? Oh, do you feel me? Do you feel me? Just thinking about what I've been waiting for.
I've been thinking about you for some time. I've been sitting at the bar, and it's last call. I know you gotta be at work at 6 in the morning, but I just wanted to give you a call and let you know one thing.
What I've been looking for so very long. Do you feel me? Oh, do you feel me? Do you feel me? My hands begin to trace each precious curve of the one to serve, satisfies all my nerves. Now she takes me, lays me down, how she turns around. Ooh, tell me have I found what I've been looking for so very long. Do you feel me? Oh, do you feel me? Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Oh, do you feel me? Do you feel me? Yeah, yeah.
I'm feeling you.
Yeah.
Bro, if this is...
I love the scandalous talking in songs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Seriously, man. If this is the direction, like, because as you mentioned, you're playing some tunes that aren't on wax yet. You know, they're not out there in the world, except for, you know, you said on your
That's
SoundCloud.
what I wanted to do.
Bro, I love it, man. This is
Yeah.
it's such a cool vibe. That song is my jam. I could, as you were playing it, like I could hear the whole orchestration in my head. I was like, oh man, so good. And you have such a soulful voice, man. And I have to mention this because I would be remiss if I didn't. You have great guitar face. Has anybody ever told you that before?
No, like, oh no, I'm not that. I don't.
I'm gonna pull some clips and I'm gonna send them to you tomorrow. It's good, man. It's good. It's good.
Cool. I'm glad you like it.
Yes.
Well, you
Pete's
guys,
outer face.
we're winding it down here. I want to thank all of you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Join us next week with our special guest, the Ryan Owens, while he's still in town. Give it up once again for my partner in crime, Miss Jordan Taylor. Oh, I like
Heavenly
that.
tunes.
And of course,
Thanks,
let's hear
everyone.
it once again for the amazing Matt Ingram. Yeah.
Awesome.
Man, Matt, thank you so much for being here, brother. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and it was really nice to get to know you. We're definitely going to put together that Keys trip.
I am down.
Sounds like a good time. Right on, man. Thanks again.
Thanks for having me.
You guys, until next time, friends, take care of yourselves and each other. Broadcasting live from the legendary JNC Lounge. I'm Brad Brock. Good night.
Toodle pip.
Toodle pip.